Good morning, class. My name is Dr. Abdul Wahab Usman ABOKI from Department of Arabic Studies, Faculty of Art. I'm here to teaching you GST123, which is communication in Arabic. This topic of this discussion is going to take us to basic sentence construction, which consists of introductions and then simple Arabic sentence structure, categories of Arabic words, which is ismun, fi'lun, harfun, and under ismun we have nouns, pronouns, adjective, adverbs, etc. And then fi'l is what we call it in English verbs. And then harfun consists of these following: prepositions, particles, articles, and conjunction. And then when we come to ismun, we'll discuss about its definition, which is definition of isim, which is our noun, and then types of noun in Arabic, and then we move to Arabic verbs, and then under it we're going to introduce the verbs, and then tenses of nouns, verbs, which is fi'il madin, and then fi'il mudari, and then fi'il amr. Fi'il madin, which is past tense, and then we refer to fi'il mudari, present and future tenses. So we will discuss about it more when we come to it. And then we have the fi'il amr, which is imperative tense or active command. And then we have harf. In the introduction, we can see every language has different grammar rules and sentence construction or sentence structures. For example, the SVO order, which is subject, verb, object, is the basic structure of English and many other languages. Similarly, the Arabic language has rules that are unique and may be too different from other languages. If you are ready to learn more about how to create your first grammatical or grammatically correct sentence, we will need to go into these articles, which will teach you about the basic Arabic sentence structure and its types. Simple Arabic sentence structure. First thing, what is the simplest and easiest sentence one can make in the Arabic language? If we talk about the simplest sentence in Arabic, it can be made with a noun and matching adjective, and it can be verbaless, unlike English. You might not understand it well, so I would like to show you an examples. In Arabic, we can construct a sentence with only noun and noun, which is in English language, you cannot construct a sentence without a verb. Just like this example, al-waladu tawilun. Al-walad tawil, which is the boy is tall. If we look at the example of this al-waladu tawil in English language, consists of primary auxiliary verbs, which is. The boy is tall. So is our primary auxiliary verbs. You cannot say the boy tall in English language, but in Arabic it is possible. You can say al-waladu tawilun. Tawilun is the adjectives of the walad. It tells us about al-walad, which is boy. So the boy is tall is al-waladu tawilun. In Arabic, we didn't have any verb between these two nouns, which is al-walad is a noun and tawil is a noun. Likewise, al-fatatu tawil, or latifa. Al-fatatu latifa. The girl is cute. So in this regard, if we look at these two examples that we gave you, you can see Arabic can accept noun and noun, and it gives you a full sensible sentence, which is in English. If you did not apply any of the verb, it is going to give you a phrase, what we call phrase, which is not sensible sentence. Phrase is the word, is the boy. If you say the boy is a phrase, what happened with the boy? You must apply a verb before it gives you a correctly and perfect sentence. So you apply is, then you tell us about the boy. The boy is tall. In these examples, you notice that the noun, which in this case is boy and girl, is simply joined with an adjective to make a complete sentence. So, categories of Arabic words. Before we dive into the rules of Arabic sentence or Arabic sentence construction, it's best to know its component, the words that make up Arabic everyday, which is Arabic everyday speech. The following categories are our categories of Arabic words. So we have isim, and we have fi'il, and we have harf. Isim means nouns or pronouns or adjectives or adverb, etc. are all under isim. But verb, in Arabic, we have only one verb. We don't have the categories of that English one, because English one has what? Different kinds of verb. When we come to it, we'll explain more about verb in Arabic, with the with the comparing of what English ones. So harf is our prepositions or particles or articles or conjunctions and so on. They are all under our harf in Arabic. When we say harf in Arabic, many people refer to what? Many people refer to letter, like letter A or letter B or letter C or alif, ba, ta, cha is harf. Yes, linguistically, harf means letter. That is letter A, letter B, letter C. But grammatically, when we say harf, we refer to that prepositions or particles or articles or conjunctions and so on. So Let us move to the noun, which is isim. Ismun. Al-isim kullu lafdhin yusamma bihi insanun aw hayawanun aw nabatun aw jamadun aw ay shay'in akhar. In transliteration of this, what I read in Arabic letters, it is here with you. You can read it yourself. So in translation, when we translate the definition of Arabic word or Arabic isim, is what? A noun is a name of person, animal, place, plant, inanimate object, which is non-living thing or things. How do we know about this translation goes correctly and similar with the Arabic one? When we say a noun, it is our al-isim, but here this is what English defined a noun. They say a noun, but in the Arabic sentence we say al-isim, which we supposed to say the noun, because al here is our finite article, but a is our definite article. Finite article and definite article in Arabic, when we remove this al, so it gives you definite article. I hope you are understanding. So when we say a noun, meaning ismun, if we can translate it directly, direct translation is a noun, but we translate it how English defined a noun. This is the reason why we say a noun is a name of person. Is the I use some maybe insan is a name of person. Insan is what? Is our person, name of person. Our hayawan is our animals. But there is no place there in the Arabic definition. In Arabic definition, there is no any place, but place is part of the noun in Arabic also. That is, plant is our nabat, ismu nabat, and then inanimate object is our ismu jamad, which is non-living things. Our ayu shay'in akhar is our ismu ayu shay'in akhar is our things. When we say think, it's something like you cannot see or touch or even taste it. This is what we call ismu ayu shay'in akhar. And then we have 6 types of noun in Arabic. As we mentioned, we have ismu insan, which is name of person, ismu hayawan, names of animals, ismu nabat, names of plant, ismul makan, that is not there in our word, in our definition, but you can mention it like that because it is quoted from what book in Arabic, which we call it book 1 in Arabic grammar. So this is the basic sentence that we use that book to define that word, that definition of the noun. So it is there. So we quote it like how it was in that book, and we don't want to change anything. This is the reason why we did not put ismul makan. So, but we added it here because it is part of the types of noun. So ismul makan is our word, is our name of places. If you want to say al-makan, meaning place. So we have the 5th one is our ismul jamad, name of some inanimate object, which is non-living thing. And then we have ismu ayu shay'in akhar, which is name of things. And then under that, the first one, we will have Ibrahim, John, Julian, Emmanuel. And then under that name of animal, we have asad, which is lion, bakara, which is cow, jamal, which is camel, dig, which is dig, all which is dog, cock, sorry. These examples are all under examples of ismul hayawan, which is names of animals. So you can memorize all these things in your head, because you will be asked. And then we have ismun nabat. Ismun nabat is the name of our plant. Name of what? Plant. When we say plant, that is what we're planting it in our plant. Sorry if I under this name of plant, we have three categories of plant. We have names of fruit, we have names of grains, and then we have names of vegetables. Under fruit, we have mawzun, which is banana. We have manjatun, which is mango. Manjatun, mango. So there's mistake here. It's supposed to be mango, M-A-N-G-O, mango. And then we have under names of grains, we have fulun, which is beans. And then we have urzun, which is rice. And then we have basal under names of vegetables. Basal, which is onion. Onion, it is our basal. And then we have fulful, which is our pepper. Under names of places, we have mal'ab. When we say mal'ab, is speech. Fasl, meaning class. Matar, which is airport. Under examples of names of inanimate objects, which is non-living thing, and in Arabic we call it ismul jamad, is maktab, which is table, kursi, which is chair, kalamun, which is pen. And then under the example of what? Example of things, we have kalam, which is speaking or talking. You see, you cannot touch talking or even taste it or see it. We'll just be talking without seeing it, but we call it a noun, because talking is a noun. And then we have al-wa'az. Al-wa'azu, which is preaching. It is what? It is our names of things. Then we move to Arabic verbs. We have three tenses in Arabic verbs, which is madin. In transliteration, we use DH to pronounce dod. Madin, which is, we don't have dod in any other language in the world. In every language of the world, they don't have dod. So dodun is a reason why people call the Arabic language the language of dot, because it is the only language that has that dot. We don't have dot in any language or every language in the world. We don't have dot. Even me, I am pronouncing it as I studied it in our daily teachings, because they used to say there's nobody that can pronounce dot correctly except our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So in the transliteration, I wanted to transliterate it very well, so I used DH to represent that dot in our in our transliteration. So fi'il madin, fi'il mudari, and then fi'il amr. Verbs are what give a sentence the action. Every sentence needs to have a verb in it. And in Arabic grammar, you must conjugate a verb to fit the gender and plurality of the person who does the action. Which means you must conjugate a verb to fit a gender or singularity or plurality of the person that does that action. If it is feminine, you use the correct or the the word that refer to that feminine. If it is masculine, you use the word the word that will translate that okay, or that the word that will conform it to be what, to be given a correct relation with that person who does the action. So these three tenses we have are what we call Arabic tenses. We don't refer to it as English refer to very many what do you call it, types of verbs, because they have LV, which is lexical verb, and they have AV, which is anomalous verb, and they have what we call MAV, that is modal auxiliary verb, and they have what we call if I could remember PAV, which is primary auxiliary verb. In the first one, which is LV, lexical verb, is like to say he goes to school every day. He goes to school every day. He goes is a singular verb. Goes, singular verb. Or he sits here every day. He sits here is a simple what do you call simple present tense. He sits here every day. And then if there are too many, which is plural lexical verb, we use what? We use they sit without that x that end in the singular one. So in Arabic language, when you compare this to Arabic language, we only have fi'l madi or mudari or amr, which is past tense or perfect tense, and then or fi'l mudari imperfect or present and future tense, or fi'l amr, which means active command. In this we have example of that fi'l madi, and then we have the definition of it. الفعل الماضي هو كل فعل يدل على حصول عمل في الزمن الماضي. In transliteration I wrote it like that, so you can go there and read it as it is. And then on that translation we say the fi'l madi, which is past tense, is every verb that signifies the occurrence of an action in the past. This is clear to me. An example of it, I have these 6 examples. Jara al-kalbu. Jara al-kalbu, which is the dog ran. The dog ran. It has run in the past. And then waqafa ar-rajulu. Waqafa ar-rajulu. This is the transliteration. Waqafa ar-rajulu, which is the man stopped. And then ضاع الكتاب, which is what? ضاع الكتاب, as I told you, ضاع, DH meaning ضاع. ضاع الكتاب. ضاع الكتاب, I, the book become lost. It went missing. And then دقت الساعة, which is the clock chimed or chimed. Or you say rang, دقت الساعة, and so on and so forth. When you go to the fi'l al-mudari, under this, the fi'l al-mudari, the definition, let us read the definition. الفعل المضارع هو كل فعل يدل على حصول عمل في الزمن الحاضر أو المستقبل، ولا بد أن يكون مبدوءا بحرف من أحرف المضارعة، وهي الهمزة والنون والياء والتاء. وهو آناياتا. If you like, you say anaitu. It must be in fataha form. That is a fataha. Don't say u. Na fataha. Ya fataha. And the ta. A represent what? Me. I. Ajlisu akara wa afatahu agsilu na which is I am doing that things in the present. And then na refers to nahanu, which is we. Naqra wa najlisu naftahu na which is na in the word, in the plural of word, the past person. Ya. Yadhahabu yakra'u yaftahu. Ya, which is referred to what? To singular third person. I, he is doing. Ta, she is doing. Tadhahabu taqra'u tajlisu ta. So this is how it is. But in explanation of this, you can see al-fi'l al-mudari, we say present and future tense. Even in Arabic, it categorized into two parts. It's either you speak about somebody that is doing something in the present, or in the future he is going to do that thing. But in English, just this fi'l al-mudari, in English, it consists of three things under it, which is simple present tense, or future tense, or present continuous tense. Which is, if I say in this first example, agasilu yadayya, is what? I wash, or I am washing, or I will wash my two hands. You can see it here. I wash my hand. That is, I used to wash my hand every day. So I wash my hand every day. This is simple present tense. Or present continuous tense. I am washing my hand now. Or I will wash my hand in the few minutes. I will wash my hand in the few minutes. Which is, only this one sentence gives you these three examples in the English one part. Agesilu, I did not add anything here. Just agesilu, I wash, I am washing, I will wash. How do you identify this in the sentence? Is by looking at the word, at the speaker. If a speaker is doing that thing right now, you refer to what? Present continuous tense. If he is standing, he did not start the work, but he said agasilu yadayya, meaning he will wash his hand later after that time. And then if he used to wash his hand every day, and he said agasilu yadayya, that is, you may need to add every day here, which is an adverbial of time. You will use that agasilu yadayya kulla yawmin. Kulla yawmin is what? Every day. So in English, you can refer to all these categories of the tenses that under this only one example, agasilu yadayya. And then many people do mistakenly put sin, and they are referring to something that is going to happen in the next few minutes. They say sa'agasilu yadayya, which is wrong. Using that sin, it what? It shows that, or it indicates to something that you are going to take it, or you are going to do it in the 1 hour or 2 hours later. But if it is few minutes that you are going to do it, you don't need to add that sin in agasilu. You don't need to add that scene in agisilu. You will just mention agisilu. Like I say, adhabu, when I'm standing. If I am standing, I tell you that adhabu. That is, you refer to me that I will take my leave maybe in few minutes later. But when you see me walking and then I said adhabu, it means that I'm going just now in the present. And then when I add that scene, I say sa'adhabu. It refers to what? In the next 1 hour or two, I will go. But if I'm going by the next 3 hours or tomorrow or next tomorrow or even 100 years later, I will use only sawfa agasilu yadayya in the next 10 years or in the tomorrow or in the next 3 hours and over. So you must know how to put that scene. Many people do mistakenly mention this as they are going or they are doing that thing in the next few minutes. So if it is next few minutes later, you don't need to add what scene or sofa. So go and read it, the example. So the next one is our fi'l al-amr. Yes, fi'l al-amr. fi'l al-amr هو كل فعل يطلب به حصول شيء في الزمن المستقبل. And I transliterated it here. You can see it and read it as it is. In the translation, we said the fi'l al-amr, which is imperative tense or active command, is every verb by which the occurrence of something in the future is requested or commanded. Like you say to somebody, il'ab bil-kura, play with the ball. You are commanding him to start playing the ball in the next few minutes, which is in the future. So you are asking him to do something in the future. At the end, get taka, which is feed your cat. You are asking him to feed his cat in the next few minutes or in the next hours. That is, you are commanding him to do that thing. So you can read the examples. Let us go to our harf. Al-harf, the Arabic preposition have no exact meaning as words. Rather, they acquire meanings when acting upon the following noun directly. This is like English phrase. English phrase. You said, in the house. In the house. In the house. In here is our preposition in English. Likewise in likewise English Arabic one. Arabic, when you say fil bayti, doesn't make sense. What is in the house? We may ask you, what is in the house? So using that in, which is in our Arabic, we use fi, that is under this table. You can see it. Fi al-bayt, fil bayti, madha fil bayt. We may ask you what is in the house. So you say fil bayti rajulan. There is somebody in the house. There is somebody is in the house. So this is how it is. Therefore, the meaning of the Arabic preposition appears in the structure. There are many prepositions in Arabic, about 17 prepositions. Some of them are rarely used, and some others are only used in the literary or ancient text. Therefore, we will study in the detail the 8 prepositions which are the most commonly used in modern standard Arabic, which are given you here in this table. This table, we have min, which refers to what? From. We have ila, which is to. We have fi, which is in something. We have ala, on top of something. We have an, which is from or to. or excluding. All these things is under this and. We have be. This is with. With. We use it with. Like to say, he writes with pen. Yaktubu bil qalam. He writes with pen. And then we have kafun. Is like Ibrahim, like Musa. You use what? Ibrahim kamusa. We have li, which is many meaning of these is a possessor, possessing something. Kalamun lahu. This is his book, his pen, or this pen belongs, or Ibrahim possessed kalam. This is how it is. So you can read it. All these things I have given you with examples. So I wish you all the best. You can read it yourself. There are prepositions meaning, and then to see these pictures, it will guide you to understand many examples of this Arabic harf. And then with this, I will say goodbye to you until we meet on the test day or examination day. Thank you very much as you are understanding. If you don't understand, I want you to be carefully ask question, and I drop to you in the class my number, so that if there is any cases may occur, so you can make call of me, so that I will clarify it for you. Inshallah, I wish you all the best. Inshallah, all of you will pass this examination with a simple question that you are going to be answered. Inshallah. Thank you very much. I remain Dr. Abdul Wahab Osman ABOKI, the examination officer of the Department of Arabic Studies. And then when you want to see my office, you can go there in the Faculty of Art. Inshallah, you meet me there. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.